Hello and welcome to JustCompareCars.com. My name is James and today I'm going to be doing a walk around video of this 2019 Ford Ranger. It's a 3.2 TDCi 200 Wildtrak Auto with 85,000 miles and full service history with 4 stamps in the book. Okay, so we've been doing these walk around videos for quite a while now and we found them to be very popular, mainly because it means you get to view the vehicle from the safety and comfort of your own home, but as if you were here today with me in person. There's a walk around the video with you. Was a walk around the vehicle with you today. We'll look at all the panels individually, looking for any marks, scratches or dents. We'll have a look at the wheels and the tyres, looking at the tread depths. We'll have a look in the back, looking at the roller slider, roller shutter, whatever you want to call it. Then we'll have a look inside the vehicle, looking at the seats and the functionality. We'll even tell you what it smells like inside. When we've done that, we'll pop the bonnet and have a look at the engine, and then finally we'll have a look underneath at the underside of the engine, the chassis, and of course the spare wheel. Now, once you've watched the video, if you're happy with what you see and you want to buy it, a small deposit will secure it and we can pretty much deliver it anywhere in the world. If you're looking to finance the vehicle, we will ask you for a deposit to cover the VAT because it is a VAT applicable vehicle. An application takes about 5 minutes and we can usually get you a decision within an hour. It's also worth mentioning that once you've watched the video, if you think I've missed something or if you would like to see something in a bit more detail, please just ask. At the end of the day, I've got nothing to hide. I'd rather show you now why you sat at home comfortable than having to make a journey that could potentially make a difference in you saying yes or no. Now, we do specialise in pickup trucks. We've got plenty on site and there's always more arriving. So if this is not for you, have a look on our website, JustCompareCars.com, and there might be something else on there that might suit you better. Right, so let's start with the bonnet and then we can go from there. First thing you'll notice is it's got a bonnet bib. Now, whilst it looks quite nice, that will then do is protect the bonnet from stone chips. So instantly I know that this vehicle has been something that someone's been taken care of. You don't put them on really unless it's something that you care about. So the chances are it's probably not a work truck, it's something that's been used as a car. Nice to know. So the bonnet itself is in really nice clean condition and that bonnet bib has actually done its job pretty well, to be fair. I can't see any massive stone chips. There is a couple there. Obviously inevitably you're going to do it on UK roads, but more than not it's in great condition. To note, there's no nasty marks or dents. And hopefully you can see that from the images. Right, so front bumper and then obviously driver's side headlight. Headlights in great condition, there's no damage. Again, there's going to be a couple of stone chips as you can see, but nothing serious at all. So working our way along, front bumper's in great condition, as is the grille and the passenger side headlight. You'll also notice it's got a city bar on it as well, and that looks in great condition as well. There is a little tiny mark on the end of it. You could paint that if you were really bothered. Passenger side front wing is in nice clean condition. There's no obvious marks or damage and everything looks nice and clean. Just pull that out. It's been clean, someone's caught it with a cloth and it's just caught in between. Very, very fine rub mark there. It's not going to show on camera, that's fine to be honest with you, but it is what it is. Passenger side front wheel and tyre. The wheel's in great condition, as you can see there's no damage. It's a Continental tyre and it looks basically brand new with about 10mm of tread, I'd say. Under the arch, obviously there's not a great deal to see, but you can see obviously it's nice and clean, there's no damage. Windscreen, it is I think it's a heated one by the look of it. A bit closer, I think it's a heated screen. I can't see any stone chips or cracks. Passenger mirror back's in nice clean condition, there's no damage. Mirror's intact. Right, so let's go over the pillars. And as you can see, nice and clean, no damage, no dents, everything's good. Passenger side of the roof is nice and clean, there's no damage. Now I always like to look at this shot first before I go down the passenger side, just simply for the fact that you can see there's no misalignment of the gaps. All the paint colours are correct in the matches. Obviously it's not been painted, which is nice to see. So let's go down the passenger side. Nice shot to look at is down the side like this, because obviously you'll see there's any dents or marks sticking out, and hopefully you can appreciate from that it's nice and clean. Silver's a really good colour to hide stuff, so I'm going to make sure obviously I don't miss anything. Have a really good look. There is a very small mark just there, if you can see that. In fact, as I'm rubbing it, that's coming off. There is a very fine scratch there. Can you just see that? That's nothing, but it is there. I can't see anything else. There's just a tiny one there as well, look, you see? You can see it or not, actually. As I say, silver really hides stuff very well. Good colour for that. Rear quarter. Nice and clean. Let me just move my phone a little bit, sorry, I've got the gimbal in the shot. So the rear quarter's in nice clean condition. There's no obvious marks or dents. And everything looks really nice and clean. There is a couple of very fine ones just there, little tiny scratch there. And there's a very fine rub mark just there, but it's not bad. I'd rather show it you. So, passenger side rear wheel and tyre, wheels in good condition. It's a Bridgestone Dueler tyre. It's not far off new, I'd guess it's about 8 or 9 mil. The chassis is in great condition, as you can see. We will obviously look at that a little bit closer when we get underneath it. As you can see, it's good. Passenger side rear tail lights in nice clean condition. There's no misting, there's no cracks, there's no damage, everything's intact and good. Rear bumper, you'll notice it's got parking sensors. It's also got a reversing camera, which I'll show you working when we get inside. But the bumper itself, there's no damage. The latest style electrics on the tow bar. Obviously these will tow 3.5 ton. I'm sure you're aware of that, but if you didn't. Top spec truck. Really good for the job, to be honest with you. If you're looking for something for towing, there's not much better on the market than this. So the tailgate's in good condition. I can't see any marks or damage or dents. Everything looks nice and clean. The only bit is on the top. As you can see, they are susceptible to that. There's a couple of tiny little marks just there. Nothing serious. So obviously when you're putting stuff in, some people just roll the mounting top back and then do it like that. There's one there as well. Nothing bad, but it is there. So it's got a mounting top roll and lock. Probably the best you can get on the market, to be honest with you. They're not cheap. Decent quality. As security goes, you're not going to get them any better than that. To open it, you just, as I say, you pull that lever across like that, and then that winds back, as you can see. In the back, everything's nice and clean. You can see it's not a hard life. These plastic ribs get burred very easily if they put things in there and whatever else. But you can see it's in good condition and there's no damage. Let's bring that mounting top back, we'll have a good look at it. Operation of it is really nice, it's dead easy to use. That's just locked it back in place, as you can see. Let's shut this back up. So the mounting top's in good condition. It's got the optional bars. Don't see that very often. I mean, someone's paid the extra for that to be on there. Nice clean condition. Spoiler is in great condition, as is the surround of the rear. So you can see that it's obviously been taken care of and maintained properly, which is nice to see. Right, so let's go down the driver's side. Driver's side tail light is in nice clean condition. There's no damage, there's no cracks, there's no misting, everything looks good. Onto the rear quarter. A And as you can see, it's in nice clean condition. There's no obvious marks or damage. Everything looks nice and clean. I think that's a tar spot. It is, it's gone. The one there. Yeah, nice clean condition. Driver's side rear wheel and tyre. Wheels in great. Oh no, it's not. There's a few bits of damage on that one. That's caught a curb or something at some point. It is what it is, obviously. You could touch that in if you were bothered. It's a matching tyre to the axle, matching tread depth as well. And the axle's in great, the chassis is in great condition, as you can see. So, driver's side, let's start with the roof. It's in nice clean condition, there's no damage. Everything's nice and clean. Pillars. Great condition, no damage. Everything looks nice and clean. It's a bit of muck. Right, so driver's side. So there's no misalignment to gaps. Paint's all matching. It's obviously in nice clean condition, as you can see. So let's go down the driver's side now. Again, I'm looking for any marks, scratches or dents. And hopefully you can see from that shot there, it's in nice clean condition. Side steps are in good condition as well. Both sides, by the way. I don't know if I can mention it the other side, but yeah, it's in good condition as well. So there is a little dent just there. As I come past it, it's tiny, about the size of a halfpence piece, if you can remember them. And if you can't, it's about half the size of a 1p. Tiny, and it won't show up on camera, I don't think. Just me being finicky. I'd rather show you everything though. Can't see anything else. Nothing that's obvious anyway. Driver's side mirror back's in nice clean condition, there's no damage, and the mirror's intact. And onto the driver's side front wing. And again, it's in nice clean condition, there's no damage. There is a tiny little dent just there, and again it won't show up, but it is there. Driver's side front wheel and tyre, wheels in good condition. Is that damage? That's muck. Nothing else. Matching Continental tyre to the opposite side, so axles are both the same. Both are very good tyres. That one again, it just looks like new, it was about 10 mil I'd say. And under the arch is nice and clean as well. Cool. Let's have a look inside. Just put that down there. Right, driver's side door card is in nice clean condition. There's no damage. Everything looks really nice and clean. Armrest in good condition, as you can see. You do see sometimes a bit of wear on there. That's in nice clean condition, as you can see. It's obviously been taken care of. Electric windows ×4, and then your window locks there if you've got kids in the back. Your door locks up above, as you can see. Everything's nice and clean. Driver's seat. Oh, it's 2019, it's not very old. Obviously it's done 80-odd thousand miles, but it's in great condition. The seat is in fantastic condition, to be honest with you. Bolsters are very nice and firm. All the material's really nice and clean. And as you can see, it's obviously been taken care of. It is a fully electric seat. And as you can see, all the operations work correctly and smoothly. Excuse me. Wildtrak mats. Carpets are in nice clean condition. All the plastics are good. Everything's nice and clean. Has it got mats? Yeah, it's got mats all round as well, so that's good. Let me just jump in. So, dashboard is nice and clean. It's free from any damage. A couple of bugs on there then. Yeah, it's nice and clean. Steering wheel's in clean condition as well. There is a couple of little signs of use, but it's nothing really. A little bit of fading on just that part there, and there's a little bit of fading on top, but again, that's normal from where sun gets it. But other than that, good. All the stitching's intact, there's nothing out of place, no fading, everything looks good. Yeah, it's nice. Passenger seat, bolsters are very firm, seat's nice and clean. As you can see, all the bolsters and everything, it just feels like new. Do find this a lot, to be honest with you. You'll find that passenger seat won't get used a lot. It's probably been used as a company director's vehicle. They've used the VAT status of the vehicle to claim the VAT and the tax back on the fuel and everything else. It makes a lot of sense if you think about it. I'm sure that it's something you're probably looking at yourself, but yeah, you do find that maybe the passenger seat isn't always used because it's been used by one person go up and down the motorway, for instance. This is probably exactly what this has been used for. It is in such great condition throughout. Roof lining's nice and clean, free from any damage. It smells nice inside as well. Doesn't smell like anyone's ever smoked in it, which is obviously great news. Cup holders in the front, 6-speed automatic gearbox. I did notice it's got anti-collision. I think it's anti-collision because it's got those lights on there, so it's a great spec as well. It's probably got lane departure warning as well. I don't really tend to read these when I'm looking at it. Yeah, it's got lane departure warning, and it's got collision avoidance as well, and the speed limit monitor, so it's got the better set of cruise control. Really expensive option when it was new. I'm sure if you're looking at this you know that anyway, but you know, not everyone does. Right, so we're going to start it up. This one has got just one key, and it's got the keys for the canopy as well. Excuse me. To start it up, just obviously give it a preheat. Once it's preheated, it will just start in fire into action, no problems at all, straight away. So dashboard, you can see, excuse me, it has just literally clicked over the 85,000 mark. There's no warning lights on the dashboard. Just obviously the handbrake's not on and I'm not wearing my seatbelt. So steering wheel controls, this one here controls this screen here. And I think that you've got the best options in this one. You've got your revs, as you can see, lane departure warning, your fuel level there, and then obviously your water temperature. Real bonus of this one, it's got over a half a tank of diesel as well, so that's a bit of a bonus. Lower one is your cruise control, and obviously you see you've got your all your options on there for that. Left hand side, that one basically controls that screen. You've got, as you can see, you've got your DAB, you can have your phone, you can have navigation on there as well. Then the lower part is your media center. The stereo works fine, speakers are all good, there's no distortion, everything sounds great. You've also got voice command, mute, and then you can answer your phone and hang up. If you didn't know, if you've got an iPhone, I know this works for a fact because I've got one myself, but if you go into your phone settings and then click on car settings, you can press and hold that button there where my finger's below, sorry, and then you can actually use that onto your phone, so you can have Siri on your vehicle as well, which is really quite cool. Media center. Really good media center, to be honest with you. That's your home screen. So from your home screen, you've got your nav, radio, your phone will be there, heated seats. I'll tell you what's, oh, hang on, switch that off. There we go, heated seats. Let's try them while I'm here. And then lots of different options, obviously. But I'll show you quickly a few things. Arguably, I think, obviously, I do get to play with these a lot. The processor in this system, in the Ranger, is arguably the best one in my mind that I've come across. Maybe the one that's in the Mercedes X-Class is slightly better, but then you do pay an extra premium for that, obviously. But this system, it's silky smooth. You can see that as you're moving it around, it just moves as you want it to. Also, it zooms in like your phone and zooms out. It's just quick and everything works as you would want it to. But yeah, great system. Click on settings, you can see in there you've got your Bluetooth, your mobile apps, you've got Wi-Fi in the vehicle, you've got Apple and Android CarPlay, and also ambient lighting, and you can pick which you want around the vehicle inside. Really quite cool, looks dead good. In regards to music, you've got Bluetooth audio, CD, DAB, FM and AM, all the normal stuff. Reversing camera, really nice clear system. As you can see, you've got your fan of your vehicle, so you can see your front and rear parking sensors on there as well, and it's a dead clear image, which is really good. 6-speed automatic gearbox, realistically 30-ish miles per gallon, it's going to depend on you. Armrest is in nice clean condition. If you didn't know, inside here there is a little vent, if you can see that, and if you've got your aircon on like we have today, you can actually switch that over and that becomes like a little bit of a cool box. It's not a fridge, but you know, it's not Range Rover-ish, it's similar. Talking about aircon is on and it works and it's cold, so that's good news. Electric folding mirrors, so if you park near a road you can fold them in, and obviously it doesn't guarantee that they're going to be safe, but it's as good as you're going to get. What else? Obviously you've got your heater system down here as well. Heater seats do work. Feel that one? Yeah, that one works as well. Switch it off. I can't think of anything else. Obviously, like I said before, you know, if I think I've missed something, let me know. I'm happy to show you absolutely anything. There's nothing to hide. Some people did ask sometimes how you lower your headlights, and if you press that button there, you can see that that pops out, and then you can move that with that. So that's interesting to know. And all your other lights and bits are on there as well. Your fuses and stuff down here. That's where you pop your bonnet. We'll do that because I want to have a look inside there in a few minutes' time. A quick look in the back. Door card in the rear is lovely and clean. There's no damage. Again, everything looks superb. Nothing out of place at all. Again, everything kind of leans towards the fact that probably the seats in the back have never been used either. Obviously this vehicle is really well specified, and to the point is where they've even paid the extra and put the plug in the back as well, which is always nice to see. Seats in the back are superb. The bolsters are very firm. Doesn't really feel like anyone's ever sat in them to me, but you can obviously see for yourself that. Obviously it's got the mats in the rear. All the seats are in great condition in the rears. Yeah, nice and clean. These do come up, so you can go underneath there, and obviously you can see you've got cubby holes under there, and you can put storage and whatever else in there, but you can tie those back if you wanted to just have obviously no seats and just have the storage if you like. You can bring the seats forward by pressing this one, pulling that one, and behind there you can see there's a jack in your toolkit, and a bit of a bonus, there is a spare number plate for your trailer. Round to the passenger side. Again, door card's in fantastic condition. There's no damage. Everything's really very clean. All the mats are really nice and clean throughout, as are the carpets. Clearly not had a hard life. Seats, as you can see, fantastic condition. No damage at all. Nothing on them. Let's put that back in there. And then passenger side rear, as you can see, there are child locks on the rear if you want to use them. Everything's clean. Alright, let's have a quick look under the bonnet. Obviously it's got full service history. It's just outside of its manufacturer's warranty, but obviously it's got 4 services in total. It will come with a warranty from ourselves, and you can extend that if you wish to. Hopefully you can see underneath the engine bay, everything's really clean. Fluids are clean and to the correct levels. There's no oily residue around the turbo unit, and there's no signs of any historic oil leaks. Everything just looks nice and clean. And we do get asked if we clean under, we don't. And as you can see, I can't get my hand down there, but there's, you can see that muck, that just wouldn't be there if we cleaned it, obviously. As you can see, there's a bit of muck on the battery, but yeah, it's genuine Ford battery. Always nice to see. So yeah, everything's in great condition. Belts are in great condition. Like I say, you know, there's no signs of any oily residue around the turbo unit. Importantly for me, I mean, when I'm looking to buy a truck or a vehicle, I always look under the engine bay first before I even started up. Just obviously look at everything that's under here. Gives you an idea of how a vehicle's been looked after. As I say, full service history, 4 services. It's a 2019 truck, so yeah, it's in great condition. Like I said before, anything else you want to see, just ask. It's not a problem. We can show you absolutely anything. Let's have a quick look underneath. So again, under the engine bay, there's no signs of historic oil leaks. Everything looks in nice, clean condition. The chassis is in great condition, as is the exhaust. Rear diff is nice and dry. There's no signs of any leaking or weeping. Spare wheel is an alloy, and it's got a brand new tyre on it. So that's a bit of a bonus. Okay, so hopefully I've shown you everything that you would need to see if you were here today with me in person, and appreciate probably a little bit more. I know I go into too much detail sometimes, but I'd rather show you too much than not enough at the end of the day. A video usually takes less time to watch than it would to travel to come and look at the vehicle. At least now you've watched it, you'll know if it's the thing for you. If it's right for you, come and take a test drive. Okay, so thanks for watching and sticking with me. I really appreciate it. It's also worth mentioning that it's worthwhile looking on our Facebook page, because you'll find pictures of this truck that you won't find anywhere else as well. So thanks for watching, sticking with me. I appreciate it. Take care, stay safe. Bye-bye.